Now the next we are going to talk about is the behavioral and cognitive reaction. Behavior meaning how do you react according to your behavior, and your cognition, that is your thinking power. The behavioral reaction of a person under stress depends upon the intensity of stress. So how do you behave in a stress depends upon the intensity of the stress, that is whether the stress is high or whether the stress is low. Under the condition of low intensity stress, the person indulges in reactions like eating, aggression and sexual behaviors, etc. It also motivates an individual in the direction of goal achievement and improves his performance. So let's say when you are experiencing low level of stress, so let's say you have low level of stress, at that time your eating habits will be changed. You will show, let's say, little more aggression. Okay, you will show little differences in your sexual behavior, that is you would not like to have sex with someone. Okay, that is the changes in your sexual behavior, because obviously once you are stressed, you don't like eating, you get angry, you don't want to indulge in sexual activity. So all these changes in your behavior will happen. But they are saying that low intensity stress can lead to better performances. Let's say I am stressed because my exams are coming, so that will help me study more and get me good marks in my exams. Okay. Under the situation of long duration stress, it leads an individual to a maladaptive behavior. As a result, the person becomes irritated, impatient, weak and mild. If a person can handle and control high intensity stress, then he will have no behavioral problems. Let's say a person is facing high level of stress and is facing that stress for a very long period of time, then you will see very differential behavior. The person will get easily irritated, the person will become weak, the person will be impatient. Okay, and let's say that the person is able to handle the high level of stress, then the person's behavior won't change, it will remain as it is. Sometimes high intensity stress causes obstruction in behavior and leads to repression. Also, sometimes the person feels quite helpless and becomes inactive. So sometimes what are they saying? Sometimes when you are experiencing high level of stress, then you will try to repress your behavior. Repress meaning you will try to put down your behavior, you will try to control your emotions. Okay, and sometimes you'll control your behavior, sometimes you'll push down your emotions, and sometimes because you are in high level of stress, you feel હવે અમારી જિંદગી જ થઈ ગઈ છે. So you will become helpless, you will be lonely, you will not talk to people and things like that. Okay. The cognitive perception and interpretation of stress situations sometimes become damaging to the self-respect and self-interest of the person. Cognitive perception meaning how do you look at the problem, how do you view the problem as, can be very problematic sometimes, because sometimes you lose self-respect for yourself, sometimes you lose interest in yourself, sometimes you will leave all the activities that you do. Let's say that you are good at dancing, but because you are experiencing lot of stress, you will give up on dancing, you will give up on your talents. So what are they trying to tell you is that how you view your stress is also important. Okay, if I see a particular situation as stressful, yes, it is stressful, that does not mean I have to compromise on my health. Okay, so if I view a problem and I keep being in that problem all the time, I keep thinking about the problem all the time, then my self-respect, then the things which I take interest in will slowly go down. Thus the person becomes overwhelmed, and when his cognitive functions are affected very badly, the individual becomes more attentive to threatening situation, and his ability to meet the challenges is affected very badly. So what happens is that such people's cognitive functions, or the way the brain functions, starts changing. You start paying attention to things that are threatening. Hi મારી હારે થઈ જશે તો ફ્લડ્સ આવ્યો, હવે હું મરી જઈશ, હવે મારું શું થશે મને નથી ખબર, કોરોના ભાવનગરમાં આવી ગયો, હવે મને શું થશે, મને લાગી જશે તો હું મરી જઈશ તો this happens. You start paying attention to things which are threatening or things which are harmful to you. Okay, and when you start doing that, you start remaining in tension all the time, you start remaining in stress all the time. Then what happens is your ability to meet that challenge, your ability to face that situation becomes very low, because હવે ભાવનગરમાં કોરોના આવી ગયું છે એટલે મને કોરોના થઈ જશે અને હું મરી જઈશ. This is what happens. Okay, your ability to face the challenge, your ability to face the problem becomes very, very less. There are negative effects on the person's memory, creative thinking, judgment and decision making. So what happens, there are negative effects also. The way you think, your creative mind, your judgments, your decision making, all these things become very, very bad. For example, sailor stuck on a storm with his boat remains indecisive. An individual going for a job interview because of a stress commits errors in answering very easy questions, and even questions he know very well. So let's say there is a sailor who is stuck in the storm, who is stuck in the sea. He'll not be able to take proper decisions. Another example they have given, that let us say there is a person who is experiencing lots of stress, and that person is going for a job interview. Then he will not be able to answer the questions properly, and even he won't be able to answer those questions properly to which he knows the answers to. So these were the behavior and cognitive things that happens. Emotional I'll do tomorrow.